welcome to the show now Democratic Virginia Congresswoman Jennifer McClellan. Nice to see you, Congresswoman. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So we'll start with you the same place we started with Rena. What do you think about Trump reportedly putting millions of dollars into the Republican campaigns in your state of Virginia and also New Jersey?
I think he sees that the Republican candidates in these states are in trouble because the voters in both states want governors that are going to fight for them, fight for Virginians, fight for New Jerseyans, and especially here in Virginia. President Trump's policies are incredibly unpopular. It's his attack on our federal workforce, his attack on our education system, his attack on our farmers, his attack on our healthcare system. And I think he sees that the Republican candidates are in trouble because of that.
All right, let's move on to this. Former President Barack Obama rallying for Democratic candidate Abigail Spanberger yesterday. And we also know that Obama reportedly told New York City mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani that he'd be happy to be a sounding board for him and that he said he was impressed by his campaign. But he did stop short of endorsing him. What do you think? Is the Democratic Party moving further to the left or not? Why isn't Obama formally endorsing him?
You know, I can't speak for President Obama, but what I can speak for is that voters want elected officials that are going to listen to them and address the issues that are top of mind to them. And what Mikey Sherrill, Zohran Mamdani, Abigail Spanberger all have in common is from day one of their campaigns, they have been laser focused on the economy and the fact that while Donald Trump said he was going to lower costs, he hasn't. And so they are putting forward proposals to address the pain points that their constituents that they hope to represent are telling them we want someone who is going to put policies in place that helps the cost of health care and child care and groceries and energy bills and everything else go down, because Donald Trump, while he promised to do that, hasn't done it. The cost of everything has gone up under his presidency, and the voters are tired of it.
Well, the government shutdown is now in its second month, and that's something that the American people are very frustrated with. I want to play a flashback video of President Obama in 2013 blaming Republicans for the government shutdown happening while he was in office. Listen.
Shutting down the government just because you don't like a law that was passed and found constitutional, and because you don't like the idea of giving people new access to affordable health care. What kind of idea is that? We're not going to submit to this kind of total irresponsibility. Congress needs to pay our bills on time. Congress needs to pass a budget on time.
So is this a double standard?
No, it's not a double standard, because here's the difference. In 2013, Republicans were in charge of Congress. Now, Republicans are in charge of Congress. Republicans are in charge of the White House, and they shut down the government rather than address the exploding health care costs because they have created a health care crisis that they refuse to address. Democrats have stood by from day one of this administration, ready to work together to pass a bipartisan bill that addresses the needs of the American people, especially the health care needs of the American people. And Republicans have refused from day one to sit down and do that. So they are responsible for this shutdown, and the voters know it.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.